Welcome to day 0 of the Super Facelift Challenge in honor of hashtag Face Yoga February. I'm not sure if that is anything yet, but let's start it. My name is Elise, your favorite face yoga coach, and starting February 1st through February 7th, we're doing a 7-day challenge to not only lift and beautify your face, but also to provide you with the tools and education to completely upgrade your face yoga practice and, in my opinion, your life, as this is a very holistic practice, which you will see further to the end of this video, as well as experience throughout the next 7 days. This challenge is going to be rooted in the 7 pillars we use at Summerface for natural face rejuvenation. Make sure to watch this entire video because it's very important you understand why we're going to be including these things, and that'll make it more likely you include them in your daily practice. So the first pillar is facial awareness and connection. This is always the first step at Summerface. No matter what, you cannot skip this step. We have over 50 plus muscles on the face, and as we age, a lot of them have atrophied to the point where not only can we not move them, we can't even feel them yet. Other muscles have been overworked from constant expressions or posture-related issues. These muscles are tense, they're tight, they're short, they're stiff, and they're causing a lot of issues in our face. If you skip the step of facial awareness and connection and you just jump right into a face yoga routine, you might overcompensate with muscles that are already overworked instead of using the muscles you should be using that have atrophied or lost volume. Or with the muscles that are tense or tight, you won't have the facial awareness and connection to start releasing that tension. This step is so important. That's why on day 1, we're starting out with a super powerful meditation that's going to bring you deep into your face with the intention of increasing facial awareness and your connection to your face. Pillar number 2 is visualization. Now, I have seen a lot of face yoga teachers mention visualization, which is great. At Summerface, this is a key pillar of our client success. The late and great Bob Proctor said, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. I like to say, if you can see it in your mind, you will see it in the mirror. This step is so important, not only in face yoga, but in life. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to do this step so that you can achieve the desired results you want in less time and with less effort. The third pillar is another thing I see maybe talked about more than practice, but at Summerface, this is a key element of our success. I'm talking about posture. Posture affects so much of our life and we don't even realize it. Posture affects the way we breathe, the way we move around in the world. It affects our spinal health, the health of our lymphatic system. It affects the health of our energy channels and our chakras. Good posture affects the way we feel about ourselves. Do we feel confident? Do we feel sluggish? Do we feel tired? Do we feel competent? Do we feel awake? Do we feel ready? The way others perceive us, do they see us as attractive and competent, or do we look insecure? So good posture is so important, and I feel as a face yoga teacher, it is my duty to really make this and put this at the forefront of people's minds, especially when they go for face yoga. And not only does posture affect so much of our lives, it is going to affect our face yoga practice. Why? When our muscles are tense and tight and restricted, what happens? They get short and stiff. When they start to shorten and stiffen, and tense muscles pulling down on our facial muscles is the exact opposite of what we're trying to do in face yoga. So we have to make sure that we correct our posture and make sure everything in the neck, the shoulders, the chest, and the back is functioning properly. So we will be learning good posture, we will be practicing some exercise to improve posture, and we will be adding some tips and tricks to maintain great posture throughout the day. Finally, number 4 is face yoga. If you are new to this channel, face yoga is the strengthening, toning, and stretching of the facial muscles using resistance to add volume to the muscles and lift the entire face. So our facial muscles are different from the skeletal muscles on our body, which are mainly supported by and connected to bones. Our facial muscles are mainly connected to each other and to the skin, which makes things like talking, eating, seeing, making expressions all possible. But this also makes the facial muscles extra sensitive to atrophy and gravity, as there is nothing holding them up besides a sparse connection to bone like we do have on our body muscles. As we age, our muscles are the first thing to lose volume and they start to sag, and this pulls the skin right along with it. In face yoga, we work on a muscular level to lift the entire face. That's why when you see an advertisement for a miracle cream that's going to change your whole life and make you look 20 years old again, you can tell right away say it's a lie because the cream or the serum is only working on the skin. And if your muscles are sagging and they're pulling your skin down, how is a cream going to help that? I hope that this piece of information is refreshing to you. You may have heard it before. When I first learned this, it was such a relief because I had always been the first person in line for that new best serum, life-changing cream that really ends up just being a total scam. The fifth pillar at Summer Face is face massage. This is all about increasing circulation and activating the lymphatic system. So when we increase circulation, we are increasing the blood flow, oxygen, and nutrients that reach the most outer layer of the skin. We're increasing new cell growth and we're speeding up the skin regeneration cycle. We're also increasing collagen and elastin in our skin. We work with the fascia to keep it flexible, and we work with the connection of the muscles and the tissues and make sure there's no adhesions and stagnations. And then we also release any tension out of the muscles, and this all falls under the umbrella of facial massage. In activating the lymphatic system, we assist our body's natural vacuum cleaner, if you will, which is going to clean up the impurities and toxins in our body. And unlike other automatic systems in the body, say the respiratory system, which means that you're breathing constantly. Even when we go to sleep, we're breathing. The lymphatic system requires movement and muscle contraction for it to function. Also, we have many lymph nodes and vessels that run through our neck, our face, and our head. So this fact right here proves that exercise should not stop at our shoulders and our biceps. We should be working all the way up. I have so many people on the internet mocking the face yoga exercises, but when you understand that the lymphatic system is running through the neck and the head, to me, it seems more silly that we would just ignore our face and our neck and our head. Let me know what you think in the comments. The sixth pillar is something that has dated back thousands of years to ancient China and is still very popular today for good reason. I'm talking about acupressure. Acupressure is the stimulating of certain points on the body that run along meridians or energy channels. When you activate these points, you're going to start balancing the physical and emotional energies that have to do with that particular channel. Acupressure is an amazing way to start releasing physical and emotional blockages that have been stuck in the body. We're going to be diving deeper into this in the next 7 days, and also know that when you do face yoga and face massage, you are stimulating a lot of these acupressure points naturally. I saved the best for last. Number 7 is my very favorite pillar at Summer Face, and it is holistic healing and lifestyle. What is that? So again, referring back to traditional Chinese medicine, there's a technology or a technique called facial mapping. I'm going to put an image here and you can see what I'm talking about. Facial mapping is a tool that is used so you can look at somebody's face, or your own in our case, and you can determine the imbalances or the energies going on in their body. It is said that the face is the mirror to the soul, and this is true. You can actually look at a person's face and determine what's going on in their internal environment. So as you can see in the photo, each area of the face is corresponding to a particular organ and element. So say you're going about your face yoga routine and you are trying to lift your cheeks so that you can get rid of these nasolabial folds. Well, you look on the diagram, you see that the area of the nasolabial folds is corresponding with the lung and the colon energy. So what do the lung and the colon energy represent? Well, we're going to deep dive into the next 7 days, but it represents letting go. And it makes total sense if you think about it. You let go of breath out of your lungs, or you let go of waste out of your colon or large intestine. So say you're doing your exercises, you're trying to lift those cheeks, but as you look on the face diagram, this is going to remind you that maybe there's something that you're holding on to that you're not able to let go. Are you feeling constipation? Do you need to add a probiotic to your diet, or maybe you need a different diet? Or maybe it's an emotional blockage and you haven't forgiven someone. You're carrying on to this heavy emotional energy and it's causing your face to fall, showing these nasolabial folds. This is why face mapping is so important in face yoga. If we can identify the root of why these imbalances are showing up on our face, we can so much easier change them. And not only is this going to make our face look beautiful and glowing and youthful and happy and joyful, which is of course what we want, it's going to balance all of our issues tissues in our body. We're going to really free ourselves from the energies that have been holding us back. I believe understanding this tool is really going to up-level your face yoga routine and give you all the confidence in the world in obtaining the results you're looking for. So those are the 7 pillars we use at Summerface for natural face rejuvenation. I am very excited to start this challenge with you and hear your comments and feedback. There will be a new video every day from February 1st to February 7th, and I will release these a little bit early for my friends in earlier time zones. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on February 1st for day 1 of our 7-day Super Facelift Challenge. Namaste.